One small gesture. One morning, when I was about 5 years old, my mother woke me up to tell me that my grandfather, the man who had raised me most of my childhood, was in the hospital because he had had a heart attack. I remember seeing how upset my mother was. However, because I was at such a young age, I was not able to fully grasp the severity of the situation. We went to the hospital to see my grandfather almost immediately after my mother had told me what had happened. I remember seeing him in his hospital bed, barely able to move, but I was too young at the time to realize just how much he was struggling to hold on. Not long after he was hospitalized, my mother brought home a recordable get well card, and she asked me to record a message on it for my grandfather. I remember taking the card and recording the only thing that I knew my grandfather would like to hear in the hospital. "Pap-Pap, I love you," I recorded on the card. Pap-Pap was a nickname that I had created for my grandfather because I could not pronounce grandfather when I was younger, and at the time, I believed that this small gesture could help him. What happened next was truly a miracle. My mother brought the card to my grandfather at the hospital, and when he heard the recording, he began to weep. "No matter what, I am going to make it through this, because I need to be there for my grandson," he said to my mother. Despite his weak heart, my grandfather willed himself to pull through, and he spent the next 15 years being there for me in times of need and giving me guidance and assurance and helping me through the most difficult times of my life. You never really know how a small gesture will impact someone's life, for better or for worse. In this case, a small gesture of love towards my grandfather gave him the strength to fight and survive long enough to see me grow into the man that I have become today.